Anyone, what are some stories you have wanted to tell people but haven't had the right credit question to answer? I worked as a hospital chaplain in a large level 1 trauma center. I've posted this before about a code experience I was involved in MICU for a drug-related condition. Get a page around 3 a.m. of the code, but was finishing up with someone else that was very important. Then I got text from a nursing friend in the floor telling me to come ASAP. When I arrive, a nurse meets me at the ICU doors to brief me before we head in. 28 years old M, coded for 15 minutes at this point. Wife is present but just softly crying. As a chaplain, one of my jobs is to free up the medical staff to do their jobs well, while I tend to the emotional and/or spiritual needs of patients and family. As I walk around to the section where the physical therapist is, I see the lady. She's my age, sitting there, watching these nurses do compressions on her husband. It's one of those moments where you're just like, what do I even do here? I envied the medical team because they had tangible things to do. Push this med, do compressions, count, etc., and I wanted someone to tell me what to do. Ha ha. No one is born with the innate ability to know how to comfort. I think all comforting is just our best attempts to risk and step into grief and try to let the person know they aren't alone. I intently remember all of the nurses outside the room looking at me, wondering what I was going to do. I was very new at the time, so had no idea. So I grabbed a chair from the nurse's station and sat it beside the lady. Introduced myself and told her I'd be here with her as this happened. At different points I tried to explain certain things, if she asked. And just sat with her. Gave her pats on the back and tissues. Told her she wasn't alone. They ended up saving him. After that code I immediately got called to the children's ED for a toddler that has been dropped. Finally got an hour or so of sleep around 6. Woke up at 7:30 for my meeting and went to see the code couple. To my surprise the man was awake and alert. And the wife told him all that I had done for her the night before. I'll never forget that man looking me in the eyes and saying, "Thank you for being with my wife when I couldn't be." I left that 24-hour shift and never saw them again.